I am better than gold.
Gold.
I'm better than gold.
Gold?
Yes.
In 2025?
Yes.
Okay. We'll find out.
There's a company that's saying that if you transfer funds, you earn real gold.
Real gold
in Nigeria.
You believe it?
I do.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we do know we have gold in Nigeria.
Once bitten, twice shy.
No,
I'm
never giving to promises.
It's happening. Each time you make a transfer, fund transfer, on its network, you earn gold.
Gold?
Yes.
Is it virtual gold or actual gold?
Virtual gold.
How soon can I have it in my hands?
You have to get to a threshold.
Threshold. Do you know how much an ounce of gold costs? Actual gold, an ounce. So which day will I reach that threshold when I'll be able to hold an actual gold bar in my hand? Or at least let it be a gold ring.
Transparent.
Look, the Razak that I know, he's only saying that thing. Anything that looks too good to be true, he won't do.
He probably is.
He won't do.
All right. Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. Where is the location of the fastest growing tech city in the world? Hit me up if you know that location of the fastest growing tech city in the world. And I mean it. You can call now if you know. Okay? Well, what's the studio number again? Which one is working? 020-1277-0993. Okay? 0201-277-0993 or 0201-465-7190. If you know the location of the fastest growing tech city in the world. Ladies, 08095. Oh, by the way, that's the WhatsApp number. Send it to me on WhatsApp, okay? There is the ladies that have 0201-465-7190. Send me on WhatsApp, 08095975805. Okay, let's figure out if you know. Well, you know,
Yeah.
Please, there's a call. There's a call coming in. Aha. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Welcome. Let's meet you. And then let's hear where you think is the fastest growing tech city in the entire world.
The fastest growing tech city, I guess, is Lagos.
You think it's Lagos?
Yes.
Wow, Lagos? Okay, thank you very much. I didn't get your name though. Okay, let's move on. Thank
She
you.
should tell us why she thinks it's Lagos.
Let's try somebody else. Hi there, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Fine.
So, okay, I didn't get the name.
My name is Leonard.
Okay, welcome, Leonard. So what is the location of the fastest growing tech city in the entire world?
Lagos State.
Lagos.
How?
Yes,
How did you arrive at that conclusion?
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Leonard. I really do appreciate it. At this point, they would say, voice of the people, voice of God, right? You've heard from men, you've heard from women. More like you've heard from a man, you've heard from a woman. If they all say it's Lagos, I don't know, do you have an aversion to it?
If it backs like a
whatever, it probably is that
probably
thing.
is, right?
The only thing that we know that barks. Some humans do bark, though. All right. So you're correct. Lagos leads. In fact, it's been identified as the world's fastest growing tech city for 2025. And he did ask about the source. That's the Netherlands-based research firm dealroom.co. Dealroom.co. They say Lagos is the fastest. In fact, Lagos is ahead of Istanbul, Turkey. And this place in India, is it, what do they call it? Is it Pune? It sounds like Pune or Pune or something. It's Pune in India. I need to check it out. And that's according to the recently released Global Tech Ecosystem Index 2025 report. So a city in Nigeria is top. A city in Turkey is second. A city in India is third. It is crazy, considering the fact that these two countries are serious tech hubs. Turkey has become like the capital of drone technology in the world, if you ask me. And India, good Lord, many years ago, I heard from a very credible source that 50% of NASA were Indians. 50%. Do you know what NASA is? That's the what's that agency again? Aerospace, science, whatever agency, and all of that. Aerospace agency, NASA. Like over 50% were Indians. These guys are total. There was this young lady I was introduced to when she was about 15. So I brought her. I gave her a show on Cool FM. I think the show was Delhi something like that. It ran for months on Cool FM for quite a while, maybe like a year or two or so, until the young lady had to go, as she grew, and she had to go study abroad. That young lady gave me an insight to how bright, scientifically smart Indians are. And it doesn't matter. This young lady went to a world championship, mathematics, science championship, and flogged everybody from different parts of the world. She, beat everybody up. Well, thankfully, at least she was representing Nigeria at that time because she was schooling here. So, it's a big deal for Lagos to have that accolade. But we must take a break. We'll be back shortly.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Oh, what did happen now? No bonus for all my line.
No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123 *2 *1 hash or text BG to 312. T and C's apply.
One day now, one day. One no go rest day. Say you still fit go on holiday. Make you know they complain. Retire in grand style. Make it worth your while. Choose a partner that will stress you out. Let's shape your future. Access ARM is working for you. Access ARM is investing for you. To live a life that you dream for you. We don't go for your head.
Let's help you shape the future you deserve. Access ARM Pensions. Future shaping.
To take control of the money where you they make and waiting go happen next. Now the cocoa of life for plenty people there. How to manage their money? They start with how them they run things with their partner. But true, plenty says they inside family planning. When you do family planning, you go fit to use Confido. Take the run things with your partner under the move. You go get plenty joy as money where you they make go reach you spend, and your health and your well-being go they protected. Don't tanda the look make you join body with plenty people them. We don't discover the joy with the inside of family planning for Lagos. Remember, say you fit to choose from different plans where they available and make everything sweet for your future. Visit your health center today. Oh yeah, make this move now. Make your future day full with happiness and the good health. Now the Challenge Initiative TCI and Development Communications Network DEFCOMS do this message.
Hey Chioma, you don't try see as my kitchen clean.
Mama.
But you no use hypo.
Hypo kwa?
Yes, so Gem say para. No gree. Protect your kitchen every day with hypo.
Hypo go hypo.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Toby Chio.
My goodness. When did he
grow up. That's it with kids, so.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Success is like an aeroplane. You only see the graceful flight high up in the sky, but not the roaring, powerful engines propelling it. Likewise, in the world of e-payments, you only see transactions done, funds remitted. But who pioneered these financial technology solutions? Well, you knew it as Value Card, now Unified Payments, Nigeria's premier financial technology service provider. Yes, it starts here. Find out more at www.up-ng.com. Unified Payments, unifying businesses for people.
No be party jollof this same.
I beg, make nothing hungry you again today.
I'm pregnant where every day follow talk so.
Neighbor, I beg.
Neighbor, just one spoon.
No wahala.
Chef, what could be your secret?
Now, Mr. Chef Seasoning Powder. Mr. Chef Seasoning Powder. Get spicy stew, goat meat, fried rice, and roasted beef from great aroma to great taste.
Elevate every meal with Mr. Chef Seasoning Powder. Chef.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, finish strong.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
So welcome back. Just before the break, I was making clear that Lagos is now the fastest growing tech city. It's not the most advanced tech city. Don't mix it all. Not the most advanced tech city, the fastest growing. And I was pretty delighted when the callers were on point like that. So we are well informed and well aware. Lagos is classified under the Rising Stars category of tech cities. Other cities in that ranking include Belo Horizonte. Now, I'm going to call some of these cities with a little bit of passion, because these are cities that I love, that I've also been privileged to be to visit. So Belo Horizonte and Curitiba, it's written as Curitiba, but the Brazilians call it Curitiba. I was also in that city during the World Cup in 2014. Nigeria played one of its matches in Curitiba, and also in Cuyaba, and also, what's the other city? Porto Alegre. That's where we played our group stage matches. I was in Porto Alegre that Nigeria played Argentina, and that match had ended 2-2 on the day before we were stopped afterwards. So those two Brazilian cities, Belo Horizonte and Curitiba in Brazil. There is Mumbai in India, and there is Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. Okay, these cities are also ranked, but behind Lagos, behind Turkey, and behind the other Pune city in India. According to this report, Lagos has produced 5 unicorns. Lagos has produced 5 unicorns. Some of you do not know that InterSwitch, yes, that InterSwitch that is global now is a Lagos product. Lagos has produced InterSwitch. Lagos has produced Flutterwave. You do know Flutterwave. They had all these issues some years ago, back and forth, more about personality than the product itself on that occasion. I'm not even sure where all that one ended, but Flutterwave, one of the prides of Lagos, Nigeria. There is Jumia, which is globally recognized as a powerful product. There is OPay, and there is MoneyPoint. These 5 have set Lagos apart as an attractive location for emerging enterprises. I am not as happy as I usually am this week, and I'll tell you why. During the course of the week, I came into some kind of information, the kind of thing that just troubles me and makes me sad, and makes you sometimes doubt yourself and question yourself and say, you really want to do so much, but in the process, sometimes trying to do so much can, circumstances might come in and muddy the waters, and if you're not careful, your name gets dragged in things you don't want your name to be dragged in. But in the days ahead, we'll clear the air. Today is not the day for that. Today is the day I will sit down with my very good friends, Nia Dioshun and Razak Olayegbe, and then we can re-strategize and make sure that challenges and difficulties that have been experienced in the past can be rectified, and with clearly defined steps. I'm going to insert myself in that conversation because I have no choice. So back to the report, and we'll probably have time to talk about this. I'm wondering, Nee, what you make of this report. You understand the fintech ecosystem better than me, and even better than the smart one, Razak Olayegbe, so you can relate better. Me and Kofi Bartels are in class. School us.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing I can say other than say congratulations to these organizations. Yes, Lagos has a thing, right? I do not understand how to explain it. The motivation, the market, the market, yeah. Because I remember at some point, where we're even doing our own fintech stuff, I'd moved to Abuja, and I found myself coming to Lagos every time. And I mean, I drive, right? So I was driving back to Lagos almost once, every 2 weeks and all of that. All because I realized that the thing that I claim that I do, which is fintech, all right, had to be Lagos.
Yeah.
You get it. All the meetings is just the hub. All the meetings, all the events, there's a Expo coming up soon, right? It's just in the air too, where people come to talk about new technologies. And what those events bring, right, is motivation, right? So it brings about ingenuity. People are able to think, and start to look at what exactly is new. Do you get out there? And you get motivated and get inspired some way. And it's a thing of pride, all right? It's a thing of pride. When you talk about the likes of InterSwitch, InterSwitch was doing his own thing. And I can tell you for free that they are not even in the league of the other 4. All right? They, if you're calling them a unicorn, you'll probably be calling them a unicorn like an abuse, really. Because
they are bigger than that.
Oh, they are just way bigger than that. They were the trailblazers, right? A lot of us are coming to leverage, right? A lot of us are coming to leverage on what a lot of them had built. All right, so the spring up of all of the things that you see, in the wake of when we started talking about fintech and all of those things. So largely, fintechs play with what we call APIs, right? those were the guys that were building APIs for people to be able to come and use. Oh, come and plug into this, plug into that, and all of that. And that automatically just blew everything, all right? So when those things came, others too started doing more things, right? You know, they do stuff. A Flutter too will come up with their own APIs. People will plug into them, use them for different things. So people saw different things to use. You get it? So and that's what it is. When you build those kind of infrastructure, those kind of financial technology infrastructure, you make more money, right? Because you have 10 people plugging into one thing that you have built.
Yeah.
All right. So you're doing more transactions, you have meetings, you have conversations about profit sharing and all of those things. And where there's population, there is a market. All right. And that's what Lagos brings to the market. You brings into the fore, because one of the most important things, all right, in commerce is purchasing power.
Yeah.
Okay. Purchasing power is a major thing. Where's the purchasing power in Nigeria? It's in Lagos. All right. The population is there. Everybody's forward-thinking, forward-looking, trying to earn money, put money into things, you understand? And that's why that industry is thriving like that.
Well, there's more to Lagos. The last time I checked, Lagos has over 85 tech hubs in Nigeria. Jos is trying, Abuja is trying, but Lagos is where it's happening. And if you take a co-working space out of Fintex, you've taken a chunk out, because for Fintech startups to thrive, they need space, they need internet, they need power. And Lagos, all those tech hubs gives you that. So Lagos is where it's happening. There are so many startups coming up, and the best place for them to really rise is Lagos. No other city in Nigeria does it for them.
Brilliant. The question on my mind is, so the person hearing this, what opportunities, what new opportunities does this news throw up for young tech enthusiasts, investors, and all of that? Not all of us will be tech bros, right? But what avenues? Clearly, this is brilliant news for the ecosystem here in Lagos, in the country. The question is, what are the avenues that somebody listening to this would say, you know, I got to take advantage here. There is something there, and if indeed I wanted to, where do I go?
It's having your capacity to be able to see problems. All right. It's you know, I mean, like I usually tell people, we all have eyes, but we all don't see. Okay. There are too many problems in Africa to solve with technology. All right. They are countless. I won't even think at the top of my head now. I could probably be going, and I discuss this things with Razak at times, and I look at the particular problem, I'm like, look, I can't solve all the problems. You know, I've gotten to a point where when you bring some certain things to me, I'll tell you, look, I can't handle this. Why? Because there are already things that I'm handling that I'm already overwhelmed with, right? Attend those events, right? See the latest technologies that are out there in terms of hardware, in terms of infrastructure, all right? And you have to do something, right? Because you may not be able to go it all your own, right? Because it's not your thing. Like you said, you're not a techie.
Yeah.
Talk to somebody who's a techie, right? People come to me and send me some executive summary of what they're trying to do. I look at it, I look at the one-page summary, and I'm like, no. Don't waste your time, all right? This is not going to fly. Because one of the things that are very, very, very critical, all right, is scalability.
Yeah.
All right? When investors are looking at what to put their money on, they're looking at not just Nigeria. They're saying, how can we scale this to Ghana? How can we scale it to South Africa or somewhere? And that's why if we're doing anything that relates to tech, if it's not scalable, don't even bother. What that does is that it opens up your mind, all right?
Yeah.
And a lot of us in this part of the world, you're right, we do not think so broadly. Okay? I meet people and I'm like, I say, okay, look, what can you do? Is there anything that you can do that can give you 5 million naira net profit? Ask people, especially ladies, right?
Yeah.
And they get shocked. You know, they do not know that you can do business and make 5 million naira net profit. They've never heard it before. Why? Because their minds don't conceive it. All right, the things that you cannot conceive from your mind, you cannot do. So once you're still thinking in the hundreds of thousands and all of those that's where you're going to be. Once you conceptualize the desire to have a lot of money, There are people who can help you make it happen, but you have to first of all think it out. That's how it works.
And to do that, there are so many tech events in Lagos. Plenty. So many tech events.
Week in, week out, actually.
Every day there's tech event happening in Lagos. If not on a broader level. For instance, I know in Unilag, events happen every other day. Tech events. Co-working space. Smart guys who are coming together to develop fintech opportunity, fintech shows, fintech conversations. They are building stuff and they are working remotely. They are working in Unilag. I know one global company has a building in Unilag that gives these startups opportunity, space, internet, power. Come and do your stuff. That's what Lagos gives you. It gives you that community. I also know that there are so many other WhatsApp groups of fintech guys that are communicating, that are talking, that are showing you, this is where the opportunities are, this is what you need to do, this is where you can connect. And even the VC, they are here. We are the busy communities are in Lagos and are looking for opportunity to invest in. So, what to invest?
You said Unilag, you said VC. Is it Vice Chancellor? I want you to clarify.
Venture capitalists.
Just to be sure.
Venture capitalists, they have a community and they're looking for opportunity to invest. So they are here. And you can get them at shows, go to Unilag, there's what you call YabaCon. YabaCon is equivalent to Silicon Valley. So there's YabaCon, where you have those fintech community in Yaba. There are more of them in Yaba Enclave. But they are in more Yaba Enclave. All those, for instance, Andela starts in Yaba. Andela, there's some other company in Yaba that they are doing stuff and they are quiet, but they have international connections.
All right.
And they are building communities. They are raising young stars.
Sissy Hub is there as well.
Yeah. Well, just in case you're wondering, you're listening to the Fintex show on Nigeria Info. You get to hear this program across Nigeria Info in Lagos and in Port Harcourt and in Abuja. You're hearing the voices of Niya Dioshu and Razak Olaegbe alongside myself, Femi Obong-Daniels and Kofi Bartels, who's pleasured Lagos and the rest of the country with his amazing presence once again, having disappeared for a couple of weeks. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Just search for Nigeria Info. You should see the live stream running. If you do not see the live stream, once you go to Nigeria Info, when you go to the account, just type Fintex show. The Fintex is with an X, Fintex, Fintex show. You would see the live streams of past episodes and this current one. And just in case you have questions and all of that, the WhatsApp number is 0912 171 2885. 0912 171 2885. Just WhatsApp messages, no SMS, no calls, just WhatsApp 0912 171 2885. Let's move on. Do we have a couple of comments? We seem to have a couple of comments.
Someone still answering your question, your quiz.
Yes. So what did they say?
Festus says Israel is the answer.
Israel, Bawo. Okay. So what else? So let's maybe I should just go. So I see the Israel answer. Festus, no, it's not Israel. Good morning, Mr. Femi and everyone in the studio. Lagos is the fastest growing tech city in Lagos. Lagos is the fastest growing tech city in Lagos. Very none. Because it has 5 unicorn companies. Philido 922. This time you said this thing, I'd already given out the information. Well, but thank you very much. Thank you very much. Maybe you are on time. Okay, this person says it's China. That's Marcos Usaini from Shogotedo. No, it's not. This person says it's Lagos. I think it's Emmanuel who says Lagos. Who else says Lagos? Lagos. That's John Kere. Okay. Lagos is the answer. This is Chris from Lekki. All right. Thank you very much. Darlington from Surulere says, Darlington, is he talking one-party system? Oh, wow. Benga says the fastest growing tech city is Nairobi, Kenya. Fastest growing. Nairobi, Kenya is ahead of Nigeria, or ahead of Lagos, I think.
They're ahead, yeah.
Ahead. In terms of funding, they started early. We are catching up.
In terms of even tech, really.
Yeah, in terms of tech.
Yeah.
But we are the fastest growing.
Yeah, growing, yes.
And okay, so we gave the world InterSwitch. We gave the world Flutterwave. We gave the world what again? Money Point. OP. Jumia. What did they give the world? Yeah, I'm sure they have this before Kenyans.
M-Pesa.
No. It's just the technology that they have within their system that works, right?
Yeah.
Flutterwave is taking payments across the continent. In
you guys are leaving out Paystack, which one makes a big.
So Paystack, they're not yet a unicorn.
They're not a unicorn.
They're not yet.
They're getting there.
They're almost there. They're very big. They're big, but they're not there yet. Do you understand? Because in terms of Paystack does not process payments around the continent. Flutterwave does.
All right. So Freeze from Ikoyi. Is this Freeze or did you intend to write Chris? So Lagos is the fastest growing tech city in the world. Let's take just one more. Lagos. That's from Elite. Okay. Guys, let us move on. There's something else that's also in the news that I wanted to talk about. A la Mr. Razak Olaegbe, which is that the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Ogbeni Yemi Cardoso. Arakunrin. Which one is better? Is it Arakunrin or Ogbeni? Ogbeni can be a bit.
No, there's only one Ogbeni, Raul.
Because I think Raul is more informal than Arakunrin. Arakunrin is more formal. Arakunrin.
Yeah.
Ogbeni will sound like
one area boy.
It's just sound like you are trying to say Abuki, which is friend, but again, it sounds pretty informal.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not Ogbeni, it's Arakunrin. Arakunrin, Mr. Yemi Cardoso. He's the Central Bank of Nigeria governor. That is a powerful position to be in. I know the guy is good looking in photos.
They say it's photogenic.
It's photogenic. Okay, it's quite photogenic, and I don't follow him as much as I probably should. I think the last time I followed a central bank governor with some interest. Sanusi. Was it Sanusi? I think I followed the guy from. No. I didn't even. I didn't follow him. I beg. Before I come, they come and call me to answer questions. What's the name of the guy that wanted to renominate? Soludo. That was the last guy that I really followed. The Naira renomination.
I don't follow. I follow Ola Peasants.
I
followed Ola.
How many years ago?
Ola?
Yes. He's an old man.
Okay.
Then
yeah.
He signed his signature in the Naira. I was like,
yeah.
Really?
Yes, fantastic.
How to meet this man?
Yes, so those people who get to sign their signature on the Naira, these are the most powerful people. Have you seen Yemi Cardoso signed notes yet?
I haven't.
I'm sure he's signing they just have not entered circulation.
Okay, I'm not.
You know, handsome man. It's the kind of handsome face that you probably want to put his picture, not just the signature, but also his picture in the Naira.
We want a Femi additional to become somebody who can show to the whole world.
Central Bank, CBN governor.
Femi additional.
Should he become CBN?
No,
governor?
not CBN governor.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the central bank governor has said Nigeria's creative sector has the potential to attract $25 billion annually to the country. The creative sector. He highlighted the untapped opportunities in Nigeria's expanding non-oil sector, such as agriculture, manufacturing, music, film, crafts, and digital exports. He said the sector could boost our foreign exchange earnings. $25 billion. That's a lot of revenue. Can we earn this via the non-oil export business sector alone?
Okay,
yes or no answer first?
Well, of course, yes, we can. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
However.
But I was not happy about that report.
Okay.
So if you know me, like you know me, I'm a talk and do person. You know, I hate talk with a lot of passion.
Okay.
The work of the CBN governor is not to talk.
It's to show doings.
Show us what you're a CBN governor. Right? You're not a talker.
Yeah.
You come and tell us the things you have put in place.
Yeah.
Incentives, the enabling environment for those things you are saying to happen.
Maybe the minister of industry or whatever,
exactly,
or finance and all of that should be
trade,
probably
be carried along. They're telling us, okay, if you need support, go to so agency, get a form, sign that form. We're going to help you do this. You understand? There's a hub we have created for you. So that is what they call government.
But why is it that when people in the creative sector hears that the creative sector should be able to make 25 billion, they are thinking that they are going to come after us and tax our lives out of existence?
No, sorry to cut you. They are not. There's nobody who is thinking. Let me tell you, I'm a creative person.
Yeah.
Creative people are not thinking about anybody.
Yeah.
They are only doing their thing. You get it now?
Yeah.
If I sit down and see a problem and I'm like, oh man, I think I want to find a solution to this problem. I don't remember government, and that's why they'll tell you that government. What do you call it? They tell you that policy pursues innovation.
Yeah, I get you.
Look at the ingenuity of young people today.
You have 30 seconds. Yeah.
Look at the ingenuity of young people, all the skip makers and all of those things. There is no single government support. But government will tell you what, they want to come and tax them.
Yeah.
That is what is in the air now. Why is Nigerian government like that? The people you don't support, but you want to take from them.
Well, stuff happens.
I believe we can make more than that
alone.
Because, for instance, in our movies, in 2024, Nigeria Nollywood made 11.5 billion.
I need to use that money to block your mouth. Next week,
you didn't use that
money. Because that's a lot of money. Next week we will begin solving problems of export. Until then, have a wonderful week.
Information coming up. We'll be back in a moment. .3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.